Alright guys, so I'm going to be doing my 2019 Stanley Cup predictions. I haven't even used this account in like 2 years. Uh, just don't ask what happened in between then. Let me just say that like last month I got back into this account from cause I didn't even know the password or anything. I just wanted to get back into it. And I used the forget password thing, and I somehow got back into this account, which I was really surprised by. But who cares? I just want to get this. I just want to give you guys my predictions. So I don't want to waste any time. So let's get started. Calgary and Colorado. I think Calgary is gonna win this. I think Calgary is just the better team. They've just got more scoring, and they've surprised a lot of people this year. So I think Calgary is gonna win the first round. Then we got San Jose and the Vegas Golden Knights, which I think San Jose will win because I think San Jose has just been much better team this year. I don't know, I can just really see them getting past Vegas this year. I think they're really hungry to get far in the playoffs this year. So yeah, I think San Jose is just the better team, and I don't know, I can just really see them winning. And then we got Nashville and Dallas, which I will give to Nashville because it's the Nashville Predators. They're just a really good team. And, I mean, Dallas is also good, and I could see them doing it, but, I mean, I just think the Predators are just a much better team, and I just think they're going to win that. And then we got Winnipeg and St. Louis, which will be an amazing series. I'm really looking forward to this series, because these two teams are just great teams, and it's who's going to win? But, I gotta give it to St. Louis, even though I mean, if Winnipeg won, I wouldn't be surprised at all. These two teams, I have no idea, who'd win it, but, my favorite one for this, I think St. Louis is gonna win. I mean, I'd prefer if the Jets win, but, I just think St. Louis is gonna win, because I think they've just really done such a great job this second half of the season, and they've really surprised people, and they're just on fire right now, and they just got so much hype going on, while Winnipeg is just kind of just not it's not the hype that St. Louis is at right now. So yeah. Now moving on to the East, the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Columbus Blue Jackets. I mean, come on, you just gotta give it to Tampa Bay. I mean, everyone's gonna pick Tampa Bay. If the Blue Jackets won this series, that would be a miracle, but Tampa Bay Lightning, they're just a far better team. They're gonna win it. Then we got Boston and Toronto. I could see Toronto maybe getting over that hurdle of Boston. I could see it, but I just think Boston's got the typical Boston beats Toronto look. I just have a feeling it's gonna be Boston. I don't know. It seems like it always goes like that. Then we got Washington and Carolina. I really want Carolina to win this series. I've been following them the entire second half of the season, because I just really wanted them to make the playoffs, because it's been 10 years since they made the playoffs, and I just really wanted to see them do something, and they've really surprised a lot of people, and I could see them, getting quite far in this series. I mean, they've done good in all their playoff appearances this entire century. I mean, they've made it 3 times, I think, this entire century. In 2002 they made it to the Cup, in 2006 they won the Cup, and in 2009 they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So though, I mean, they don't make the playoffs that much, but when they do, they get far. I mean, I could see them maybe getting past Washington, but I mean, Washington, they're the defending champs. I just really think it's gonna be Washington. Now we got the Islanders and the Penguins. I really want the Islanders to win this, but I just think it's going to be the Penguins. I mean, come on, it's the Pittsburgh Penguins. I just feel like they're going to win it. I just have that feeling. So yeah, the Penguins, they just got more experience. I feel like once they punch their ticket into the playoffs, they'll just deliver from there, So yeah, Calgary and San Jose. I got to give it to San Jose, surprisingly. I mean, yeah, I mean, surprising for you guys. I mean, Calgary, obviously, they've got quite a bit better record, but San Jose, they just got more experience in the playoffs. I think they're more hungry than Calgary is. San Jose just really wants to get far this year, so I just think San Jose is going to win. So, yeah. Now we got Nashville and St. Louis. I'm gonna give it to St. Louis. I think St. Louis, as I said, I mean they're just really hot right now. They've got a lot of momentum on their side, and I think St. Louis is just gonna get past Nashville. I mean, two really good teams, but I just see St. Louis having more hype and having more. I mean, I don't know. They just got more momentum, you know. Now moving back to the East, Tampa Bay and Boston. I'm gonna say Tampa Bay. I could see Boston winning. Boston has a good. Out of all the teams in the East, Boston has the best chance at beating the Lightning. Because I don't know. I just whenever they face up against each other, the games are always like. You never know. I mean, you know, either team could win. I could definitely see Boston winning this if this happened, but I just think Tampa Bay's gonna win it just because Tampa Bay. I mean, they're just the far superior team. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Boston won this. And then now now on to Washington and Pittsburgh. I'm gonna give it to Pittsburgh. Washington last year, obviously they beat the Penguins, but I think they were just really hungry. They just really wanted to get past the Penguins. They were just sick of losing to them all the time. And I mean, it could be different this year. Maybe, you know, they'll be less nervous than they were in the past years where they'd always lose because, I mean, now they got more confidence now that they know that they can beat Pittsburgh as they did last year, but I think Pittsburgh's just going to do it. Pittsburgh, they always get far no matter what, and I can just really see Pittsburgh winning that. So now moving back here, San Jose and St. Louis. I'm going to give it to St. Louis. I think St. Louis, as I said, they're just really hot right now. They got a lot of momentum. I just think, I don't know. I just feel like St. Louis just has more charisma, and San Jose, I don't really know. I mean, San Jose, they could win. They're really hungry. I mean, it's a possibility. Like this series, if this series was to happen, who knows who would win this series? Like these are two amazing teams, but I'm just gonna give it to St. Louis. Tampa Bay Lightning, Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm gonna give it to Tampa Bay. I mean, I could definitely see Pittsburgh winning, but I mean, as I said, Tampa Bay, they're such a good team. So, St. Louis and Tampa Bay would be the final, and I would probably give this to St. Louis, although, I mean, this series would be so close. Like, I feel like it would be super close, and, I don't know, who knows who'd win, but I think St. Louis I just have a feeling St. Louis is going to get super far this year. I just have a feeling. Like they've just been on fire, man. And St. Louis, Tampa Bay, obviously they're the best team this year, but I don't know if they can win that cup. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to St. Louis. I mean, I could definitely see Tampa Bay winning though, easily. I just think St. Louis has a lot of momentum on their side. So yeah, that's my predictions. Just wanted to show you guys that. So that's pretty much all I gotta. That's all I gotta show you guys. So see ya.